is it, Freddie?
I don't know.
That answer doesn't work, Freddie.
I saw Julia, hurting someone?
Obviously not sorry then. And who was she hurting?
Someone.
Tell me, Freddie. I'm not in the mood for games.
Who would beat someone up right outside a hospital?
Probably for fun with no intention to kill.
But wouldn't she get caught?
Well, where is Julia?
No one knows.
Exactly.
Whose blood, Freddie?
I don't know.
Well, you did a few seconds ago.
Ford pushes past him and storms in the direction he'd come from.
Ford!
Oh dear.
I don't want him to see one of his family members badly hurt.
He has a lot of family members.
Not all of them would be considered close, though.
Most of those ones are dead.
That's true, except...
Ah, yes. The matter of Amber. And also my sister, who seems to hate you.
She has every reason to.
No, she doesn't. She wanted to stop you from harming yourself, and now she hates you because she was in a car accident that you didn't cause. I don't hate you. Johnny doesn't hate you. Ford doesn't hate you.
He used to.
Freddie, Ford confided in me a lot when you and him weren't getting on. He never hated you. He was just hurting. But he could never hate you. He could never!
You didn't even know us before Lilliana died. Well, besides the time you came with us to my old house, that was the first and only time we met before Lilliana's death.
I suppose that's true, but you were close then, and you are now.
I still don't think we're as close as we were before Lilliana's death. I know Ford's hurting, and I know he's slowly healing, but it still sucks.
It's hard. I know. I didn't speak to my half-sister for a week after Paige died. I was so closed up and locked myself in my bedroom every day. I know you couldn't imagine me like that now, but it's the therapy which built me back up, and that's why I try to help people now. I don't want people to go through what I went through.
So you definitely want to be a therapist when you're older?
Absolutely. I want to help people, and I use my own experiences to do that. It's not easy losing family members, something which you and Ford really know about. And that's how you two met in the first place.
I still can't believe I disliked him at first, or rather I was just scared.
But once you got to know the real Ford, that's when you realized he wasn't like how you thought. And that's how he became your first friend.
I thought I'd never be able to compete with Johnny.
It's not a competition. It's completely possible to have two best friends. Ford does.
He's always liked Johnny more since Lily's death.
No!
Every time I see blood, it reminds me, I don't want to hurt Ford again.
You won't.
Freddie opened up the phone to see if Ford had texted. Paisley noticed his lock screen, an image of Lilliana.
I thought you didn't like thinking about her.
I can't stop thinking about her, Paisley. I loved her. That's why I cared for her for 8 years, because our own mum neglected us. Why did I even forgive her? I guess that's why I've been hurting more than Ford. As in, like, I've been the one angry at everyone, the one throwing stuff at people. Lily and I spent 8 years together, just us. 8 entire years. You can't get over someone you were that close with. Not that she liked me most of the time. Half the time she yelled at me that I never replaced our dad. Because, well, sometimes I guess I was like a dad to her.
You were 8, Freddie. That's too much for an 8-year-old.
I can't change it now, and it's not my fault our mum started to come home drunk every night and pretended her own 2 children didn't even exist anymore. At first, Liliana did lean on me. She did love me. And as she became a teenager, she started making decisions for herself, and I struggled to come to terms with that because I was so used to making all her decisions for her. And I was struggling a lot with getting bullied and trying to feed my little sister, along with all my schoolwork too. I never really had a childhood because I was practically forced to become an adult when my dad died. That's probably why I came off as this really grumpy individual who didn't want to talk to anyone. But all I really needed was a friend, and that friend got me through everything. I can't lose him.
He can't lose you either. And you know that. You need to steer clear of Amber.
Is there anyone in Ford's family who isn't evil?
Define evil.
Right.
Ford used to hate violence.
Yeah, until he almost died when Evelynne almost burned him and Johnny alive in that building.
I still thought he was a bit wary of using violence after that, since violence hadn't actually been used against him, like physically.
Okay, I do know when he really started to feel as vengeful as Johnny did before.
Yeah, because Johnny's been vengeful for a long time and Ford hated it.
Ford's wanted revenge ever since I got shoved into the pool. He was in shock and crying a lot, I remember, and that's when Ford decided that to take Kalia down he had to use violence. Which he did, of course. and saved my life.
Good for him. Sometimes you have no options but to break your morals, I suppose.
Yeah, he did. And I feel guilty about it.
He cares about you. That's nothing you should feel guilty about, Freddie.
I don't want him to get hurt or get into trouble because of me, though.
He knows what he's doing, and he's learning to defend himself now. Goodness knows he needs it.
Paisley, do you think any of this is ever going to go away?
Only if you leave the country.
Paisley!
You know I'm right, though. Everyone knows you and Ford here. It'll never be safe here. But I don't want you to leave, though. And I'm sure you wouldn't either. I would never want to leave everyone behind and everything I've ever known.
You know I've lost almost everything I've ever known. And this place means a lot to Ford.
How so?
I still own my mum's house, but I don't live there. Lilliana isn't here anymore, and my mum's in prison. I don't really have anything to hold on to, but Ford, he's told me before that he'd never leave his house because he feels like it's the only place where he can feel close to his father. Plus, I wouldn't want to leave Eve behind, or Delaney or anything, and well, Ford would never leave Johnny.
Maybe we all move somewhere else.
That'll never happen. Everyone has families here, and technically Ford does too. The only people I have is who I live with, plus my cousin, my aunt, and my uncle. And also, considering Ford doesn't like me as much as he used to, I doubt he'd want to leave his house to try and protect me.
Please stop saying that. Julia killed Lilliana, not you. And Ford knows that. You're only hurting yourself by blaming yourself.
Good.
Huh?
I deserve to be hurt.
No! Stop this, Freddie! You're not helping anyone!
It's the truth, though.
Whatever. Let's just go to your car, okay? See if Ford's there?
The two of them went outside the car. As they approached it, Freddie stood in shock.
Paisley, there's blood dripping out of the boot.
Let's check it out.
What?
You can't drive around with blood dripping out of the trunk. Who knows what that'll be?
Freddie lifted the trunk up.
Oh my gosh!
What is it?
There's a body in the boot.